Before I start, I just want to say that imagination isn't just some random thing that we just have. It is here for a reason. And it's literally the most powerful tool you have. Like I just said, we weren't given it for no reason. It's literally a tool to select realities you want to experience. It's a tool where you can literally use to experience certain desires you have. It's that simple. It's literally just a tool to select realities you want to experience. So today we're going to be going into how to actually use your imagination effectively and how to use it to experience what you want. It's that simple. So number one is understanding that imagination isn't something you're out of reach from. It's not something that you're distant from. It's literally something that you get to return to. It is the ultimate. It's literally your true reality. Imagination is true reality. It's that simple. So understand that what is experienced internally will always be experienced externally. What you see with your eyes is literally just a result of what has been experienced internally through assumptions, through visualization, in conversations, even like arguments you've had. It all gets pushed out. And the only reason why, you know, you've imagined certain things and you haven't seen it is just because you've contradicted yourself. You've got to understand you are the observer. You get to observe all your thoughts, intrusive thoughts, feelings, emotions, all that kind of stuff. But you got to understand that you are the observer. You don't have to identify with everything. You get to pick and choose what is you. So all that fear, those negative, self-talk, that isn't you. I mean, it can be you if you want to, but it doesn't have to be. You can literally just pick and like choose what you get to identify with. And the fact that you're picking and choosing these things that contradict with what your imagination is and what you want to experience is the reason why you don't get to experience. It's that simple. So say for example you want $1,000. You affirm, you literally do a visualization, you do a conversation, all that good stuff, positive self-talk. I'm wealthy, I'm receiving $1,000. But then next 5 minutes you literally look for it and you question it and you wonder and you doubt. Do you really think that's gonna be expressed internally if you're not? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you be expressing that if you've just told yourself that you're receiving it? It does make sense. And that's literally the biggest reason why you don't get to experience it externally, because you're going against it and you're identifying with thoughts and all that kind of stuff that goes against it. It's that simple, but that's just how it is. You've got to understand you are the observer. You get to observe all these thoughts, assumptions, everything. It doesn't have to be you if you don't want it to be. So understand you are the observer and you get to pick and choose. It's just like a garden. Like you can see like a weed growing, but you're like, wait a second, I don't want this in my garden. So you just deny it and pick it out and just toss it out, you just deny it. That's just what you gotta do. You just gotta deny it and just let your flowers and fruits let them grow. That the positive self-talk, the positive visualization, the things that go with your assumptions, you know, the experiences you want to experience. Just let them grow. Just shoo off the weeds. They're not gonna benefit you. They're literally not gonna be able to um, mesh with what you want to experience, and make sure the weeds just stay out and you just make sure you're watering your flowers and your fruits with all that positive self-talk. um yeah, that's a massive one, because obviously, yes, if you're expressing something and you're going against it, you're not going to be able to experience it, because the universe responds to certainty. It doesn't respond to this just constantly going back and forth, back and forth. Like, the universe doesn't know what to do, so it's just not going to give it to you. You need to be disciplined and strict with what you want, because when you are, that's when the universe just gives you what you want in record time, because it knows you're certain, it knows what you want, and there you go. And that's just such a big reason why people just don't, you know, experience the stuff that they want, because They're constantly contradicting themselves. Even when they're just perceived, like, outwards, they see something that goes against what they're seeing up here. And they just call it quits. They just say, okay, they just give up. But you got to understand, what you see out there, it's not set in stone. It's not set in stone. It's not the final say. Your imagination is the final say. What you see out there it's fluid. It's always moving. It's never, it's just like water. It can always like form into different shapes. But your imagination is set in stone when you can always change your imagination, but like when you have a set story or a set, desire, you set it in stone, you don't contradict it. And that's just, again, a big reason why you don't, that's why people, they express certain things, and that's why they don't get what they want, because they're constantly going against it in the imagination. Just pick what you want, stick to it, don't go against it. Obviously, yes, there probably will be fear and doubts, but that doesn't mean you have to identify with it. You just say, no, these are not my thoughts, and deny it. It's that simple. Because you got to understand, like, that's just your logical side of your mind. We have logical side and imaginative side. Logical side is always going to want to go against it, because you've probably developed these poor belief systems that just go against what you truly want. So it's going to fight for survival. It's going to put up a fight. But the only way to just survive it and just get it going is just by denying it every time. Just understand that's just an old identity just trying to survive. And it's not you. It's that simple. Obviously it might feel a bit, holy shit, but if you survive it, you're going to get what you want. So don't, like, the thing is, like, even if when you feel like a bit shit, oh, my screen's gone. Even if you do feel a bit shit, you gotta understand you're doing perfect. You're challenging that, that old identity. You're embodying that new identity. So understand, when you feel like shit, you're going against it. You are doing so well. So just stick to it. Just go within, experience it internally, and you are good. I promise. It is always expressed externally. I promise. Whatever you see out there is not set in stone. I promise on everything. But yeah, that's literally just kind of how you use your imagination effectively. It's just understanding, one, it's not something you're out of reach from. It's something that you can use literally, it's always with you. Imagination is always with you. And it's not something you're out of reach from. It's something that you get to return from. Number two is understanding that it literally is true reality. What you see in here is always expressed externally, but you got to make sure you're not contradicting. It's like the garden, like I just said. If you see a weed, just deny it and just understand this is not a part of your garden. Just deny it. It is not your thoughts. Leave it alone. Emotions, feelings, all that kind of stuff. Yes, you might feel a bit shit, but that just means you're imperfect and you're challenging an old identity. And number three is understanding, like, it's basically just what I kind of said before, but it's just, this is the cause. What you see out there is the effect. Whatever you see out there, the 3D, the physical reality, it's not set in stone. It's always moving. It's fluid. It's always changing. Just because you see something out there you don't like, that doesn't mean it's done. It doesn't mean it's finished. So yeah, that's just so important. Just understanding this is the cause. Your imagination is the cause, as long as you don't contradict it. And what you see out there is the effect. It's that simple. And that's just literally why, yeah, the biggest reason why people just think imagination is just this bunch of fairy tale, bullshit, when it's not. But the biggest reason why is because they think it's something it's distant from, and they think it's something that just isn't real. They just think it's imagination. But yeah, one last tip I just want to say: the most effective way is those three things. But understanding whatever you see up here is happening now. It's not the future. Like, you've got to understand, whatever you see up here is happening now. Don't think it's happening in future terms, because if you think it's in, like, gonna happen in the future, I mean, obviously it will be expressed externally, but you gotta understand that time is an illusion. Time isn't actually real. The universe doesn't understand time. Time is literally, it's literally just a construct made by humans. Obviously, yes, it's useful going about our days planning stuff, but the universe doesn't understand that the imagination doesn't know time. So whenever you are, going it within and experiencing it internally, you've got to understand it is happening now. If you think it's happening in the future, it's going to happen at a later date. You're just implying separation, because imagination is now. Like, all we have is the present moment. The present moment is everything, because there is no past, there is no future. There's literally only now. The past is literally just your mind replaying old stories, old memories into the now moment, and the future is literally just your mind trying to control outcomes that haven't even happened yet. So important to understand whatever is happening here is happening now. Obviously, it might not be expressed instantly, but if you stay in the state of whatever you see as your imagination as true reality, and understanding is happening now, you will be set. And that is literally exactly how to use your imagination effectively. So hopefully that all made sense. And yeah, use your imagination effectively. It will take you so far in life, I promise.